Senator Welch.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thanks for the hearing, and I want to really thank all of the witnesses. We seem to have really very strong bipartisan recognition that there's a lot of work to be done in order to maintain the skies being safe and sound. We've got to do everything we can for the pilots, for the flight crews, for the airport workers. That's the baggage handlers. It's the folks who clean up. I mean, it's when you think about showing up to get on the plane, and you want, as a flyer, to take it for granted that everything is going to work, that doesn't happen by accident. It's an incredible amount of effort, so thank you very much. And just as an example of how those protocols and training go into place, I just want to describe an incident that happened in Vermont just this past week. Airline was flying in, somebody left a note in the lavatory saying that there was a bomb on the plane. Alarming, and there were protocols in place. That was made known to the pilot. They were about 20 minutes out, and then procedures were followed. The plane landed, all the ground person and was isolated, and the various safety personnel all did exactly what they were supposed to do. Good news, no bomb, but also good news, there was a clear set of protocols that well-trained people were able to follow and provide maximum safety and immediate response. And I just want to express as a flyer, and as one of the people who takes for granted that things are going to work, and that when things don't work, there's going to be protocols to address it and make it right. Thank you. So thank you very much. I do want to ask Mr. Sparrow, just to give you an opportunity, what steps can we take in Congress to meet the needs of aviation safety specialists and other airline employees, including that ensuring that airports are adequately staffed and workers have the support they need?
Senator, thank you for the question. With regard to the aviation safety specialists that work in the field, what would help very much is if the FAA would begin to use a valid technical operations staffing model. Currently, right now, the data that's being used is flawed. The work that our folks do needs to be set forth in a workforce plan, setting us up for this decade and beyond, quite frankly. The opportunity to give our folks in the field and give the aviation community the ability to move forward with the national airspace system that can move into that next decade is critical. So Congress can help by
standards that are modern and updated.
Yes, sir.
Makes a lot of sense. Thank you. Captain Ambrosi, what can we do here in Congress in the upcoming FAA reauthorization bill to support pilots and establish initiatives that recruit, train, and retain pilots and other aviation workers? I mean, we're having a shortage in labor there, as we are in so many sectors in the economy. And I know one person said on-the-job training, or while you're going to school getting some training, makes sense to me, but give you an opportunity to respond to that.
Well, a pilot profession would be a hard one to do on-the-job training while you're going to school, so we'll probably push back on that one a little bit. But anyway, thank you for the question. Flight schools are full. The pipeline is there, but I encourage and support the committee's actions on funding for flight training. It's very expensive. Allows underrepresented groups, females, minorities to get into this business. Because as I said earlier, at the cost today, I wouldn't be sitting here. It's far more expensive, and inflation has killed flight training. So, there's reasons for that, but we need to make it more accessible to folks through funding.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I yield back.
Thank you.